Notorious, victorious.
In fact, they are already shattered. They're trying to withdraw, and my men are probably going to be too tired to reach them. Yeah, Julii, you're out. You guys are about to be out. And to be honest with you, 32 cavalry, nothing major. You're completely down.
The enemy show their true virtue. They are not soldiers,
Oh,
only
Jesus Christ.
frightened rabbits running from our men.
You're in range. Actually, you guys, you might yet be in range. Go attack them if you can. Oh no, never mind. They're all going to be waiting there. Okay, Mamilo, halt. Oh god. Oh god. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Thump, 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 thump. It's a lot less than I thought. Where's the other small force? Oh, they're over there. Well, they're already gone, so... That's night. You're dead. You screwed. I kill you. Ha ha. Right, well, after this massacre now, I'm going to cut recording, so I'll see you when the battle results take place. Actually, no, let's just end it now. Yes.
This is
Oh,
a
yeah.
moment of triumph
Oh, yeah.
to savor. Roman arms have crushed the enemy.
That is what I would call a heroic victory. We had 2,031 men. They had 3,490. The end result, they have but 516 remaining. We have 3,400, so we have 1,788. That is what I will say is a good battle. We've annihilated a vast majority of their reserves and have damaged their units significantly. The only downside, of course, is the fact that their Gaulic army is very much... oh, cool, we still got it. The only downside, of course, is... Oh, we were profitable by 80. Is that they still got away. Most of them got away, which is a bit of a shame. But, on a positive note, that's still quite a big army they've just lost.
Your Honor.
Where is it? Oh, hello. That's a fort. I say, that is actually a fort. I've never seen the AI do a fort before. So that's where they get their reinforcements from. I am intrigued.
Yes.
Well, they obviously don't get their reinforcements from that, but they are trying to block us off. But the problem is they've blocked us off at the wrong point. If I really didn't want my enemy to try and break through, I would kind of make them kind of not go that way. Right, we'll position my men over here then. And I'm going to move my commanding officer there. So there's the remaining forces. Also, we've got some Forester warband. Yes, that is still quite a present threat, but at the same time, we've done a fantastic job. Only problem, of course, now is we've got to now retrain a bunch of them. Actually, thinking about it, it makes more sense if we can... No. 115? No. No chance. Right, well, let's recuperate some of the small losses. So retrain the weaker, and then maybe next turn we'll be able to get something. Still, that's fantastic. Pavitium Scriptorum, which is quite nice. And Temple to Jupiter, we'll need some of that as well. Recruitment report, Medallonium and Segesta. Cool, Suggest Triarii at Carthage. And the retinue expands of mercenary captain because I've been recruiting so many agents. Let us now go up against the annoying yet ever-present tribes of the Numidans. They have suffered some heavy casualties. The only real army they've got is a small force. So, once again, let us save. And let us get into the fray. That's quite a pretty effective army, I will say, that the Gaulic tribes had. So it's nice to know that we annihilated yet another tribe.
Units, on my orders.
Ooh, intriguing. Right, okay, what's going on? The enemy have deployed their troops in a defensive position, obviously because they are defending, but on a hill, so it's going to be a little harder to get to them. You know what I hope? I hope songs like this end up in Rome 2 as a kind of a testament, I think. That'll be just... I would love Rome 2 if they did that.
Units, march! Loose formation! Formation!
Where's that Principe?
Units!
Oh, what? Seriously? Where are you going? You're negating a hill advantage. Oh, the dumbasses. Oh, I love you sometimes. I really do. Oh, that was a lot. It's like, oh no, the Romans have deployed nearest to us, even though we're on this hill, and we could defend ourselves more better. We could have better defense if we were up here. We're still gonna move. Yeah! Yeah, that's a total advantage lost there. Well done. Well done. Oh, well. Well, this is probably why they never really did anything with Carthage. They couldn't... They had no brains. I guess that kind of teaches... I guess this is the thing which kind of made the Numidians not so powerful against Rome. You know, the nation that could have lots of cavalry but have no brains on how to use them. God, you know, in a way, I think it's a bit of a kindness that we're going to be slaving them. That is quite possibly the stupidest AI. Oh, hello. Yeah, they're coming up. Okay, so we hold the range advantage. Even though they've got missile cavalry, they have very poor missile cavalry. I mean, okay, I know some archers people are... Oh, you're going to move back now. Right. Hang on.
Units, stand and fight! Units, march! Units, no time! Units!
I'm just going to redeploy my Principe and Hastati up.
Units, march!
Whilst my slinger and archers get into position. Now my archers should be very relative. No, actually, let's move back a little bit. Fire arrows effective against cavalry? Should I use them? Nah, I'll be alright. Fire arrows only work. My main reason to use fire arrows is probably when... Right, they're going to start charging. But if they really want to take on an army... Yeah, I didn't think so. They're attacking us? Well, if you went onto the top of the bloody mountain, you'd probably be alright. Now you guys are going to get hammered to shit. Oh no, they're going to attack me! Oh god, what's going to happen? Oh wait. Straight through my lines. Completely oblivious to them. Yes, I lost a couple of those guys, but then... Hey. Only into my... I am suffering some archer casualties, which is a bit of a shame, but my archers are out, and the general is fleeing. Fleeing. You heard fleeing.
The spirit of his army is broken too. Units, hold your fire. Units, hurry, hurry. Units. Units, charge. Units, attack.
Yeah, they're withdrawing from the field of battle. They know they've lost. So now they've lost all abilities of infantry. Oh, that is what I call a massacre. Any infantry still in range? Use your pilum. Tut, tut, tut. I expected an army, not a rabble. Well done, Numidia. You were a pain in the arse, but now you can't do a shit. What the hell? Is that their experience for withdrawing? It's like, you leveled up in retreating cowardice. Yay! And that is the battle.
Rome demands victory from her generals.
Despicable,
And this day is
absolutely
clearly our
stupidity-filled battle there. That was... Stupidity-filled is probably not even a word. Well, it's stupidity and it's filled, but Jesus Christ, they are dumb. Just watch him trip over his arse as he falls back. La thump. Right.
Waiting for orders.
Let me try and assassinate this guy now. Zup! He's gone. So Balashishk is now completely gone. And that is pretty much it. Let us see if we can declare a ceasefire against these Carthaginian numbskulls. Zup. Oh, sorry, not the Carthaginians. Right. Can we have peace? You are dumb. You are very dumb, sir. How and why do you think it's a great idea for you to not stop fighting Rome? I don't want to have to attack them. I mean, I will, and I'll rip their asses out of their heads, but, you know, I'll literally go into their head, pull up the arse, and rip it out. So basically it makes them have to eat their own arse.
Imperator.
Very unpleasant, but it's a justifiable means. But no, I mean, seriously, Numidia has got so much terrain. She can survive. She's a prospering nation, and yet she cannot seem to understand when it is not a good idea to attack. I haven't got too much. We have got a reasonable size, but I suppose one more. So if I am angry, so if they want that, oh, fair enough. So now all that's left is for the Numidian Defense Force to be all that way. We can retrain them, which is fantastic. Problem is, Quintus Julius is still... Oh, I suppose he can send him...
Orders.
Yeah, we can send him towards Haradrum Tum. No, he's not. He's going to go just outside the city. Well, if he is attacked, then he does... They have to, first of all, cross through this guy. I'm going to move him just ever so slightly forward, so that when they have to try and come through, they're like, oh, path has been blocked. What a pleb. Alright, where's my diplomat? Is he? There he is.
Awaiting your command.
Okay, see if we can send him down south. Or can we not? We have to go this way, right? Okay, fair enough.
Moves depleted, sir.
What the hell's that? The stretch of burnt ground aritis. Okay, well, after defeating the Gaulic army over here, pretty damn good, I will say. Next turn, we'll be able to start pushing off against the... actually, at Massilla, can we produce any infantry to support? We cannot, remember, because this place cannot produce any infantry. Nabu Martius is currently retraining its infantry over there. A rather large Gaulic army of high proportions, but potentially under strength, is preparing to attack. And Gregovia is going to have a set of paved roads, which is going to be pleasant. So, with all that said, let's end the turn. Okay, I just heard some noises. So
Sir!
this is one hell of a big army. Okay, let me have a look-see. Faction announcements. Profits. We are not very profitable. Faction announcements. Hello, hello. We got a new dude. And he's going to be a lazy sod, but a bit of campaigning should help him out on that one. So, let us send our fleet back home towards
Yes,
Rome.
Captain. Moves depleted,
And
sir. Imperator.
let us send him to the docks. Actually, before we do, is there anything you have that he might need? Oh, he will need that. And I will also need that. Anything else? No enemies. Right. Priest of Jupiter. I think I will give him to that. So now that means the little kid has now some command. Nice. Okay. Can I reconstruct anything? I can't really see any kind of... oh, I'll build some cavalry stables. We might get some decent cavalry at last. Dacian diplomat, we are allied to them, so they are less likely to attack. Construction report. At Illyria, we have some crop rotation, which is fantastic, which means the populace is happy. At Carthage, we have given them an academy, which means they're not going to be too complacent about that now. And in Gregovia, we finally have some roads, which means the populace will not be so grr. Hey, we can also recruit some cavalry. Recruitment reports. All over the place, we're getting some reinforcements. Zama is getting reinforcements. Medalonium has got some Hastati, of which I will send them out to... Should I send them out to reinforce Avencium? I mean, they're doing quite okay at the moment, and we're slowly retraining people. So, and an army that can take on the might of Gaul is an army worth having. Ah, awesome. So you, and you can go over here. Oh, you'll be fine. We got that. The little kid now can go over here and take command of his new army. Oh, that's nice. The Senate likes Gaul for a time being. Okay, let's fully investigate this army. He only has 3 command, but what is his army like? His army is built out of quite a vast reserve of baddies. Quite a lot of them, in fact. But I am going to be proceeding further up foot, so screw you, you bastards. I haven't got much of the range of ranged units, so probably that is a wise idea. Can I position my men in ambush? Maybe.
Forward.
No. We could build a fort. Actually, it wouldn't be a bad idea.
Build fort.
So we've got a fort now. Tiny thing, but not too bad. He can move. He'll have to move over there. So by the time he moves over there, I can react and send my army off. We'll now lay siege to Burgener.
Besieging settlement, sir.
2 of those.
Settlement under siege, sir.
Reinforcing Gaulic army is on its way to try and help out, but I'm going to be a bit of an arsehole to them and block it by putting my spy there. They're on their way. My diplomat can go over here now. Oh, hello. Woo!
Shall speak with them at
New
once.
people. Hi. How are you guys doing? I'm Rome. Yeah, more money. If you happen to meet any other nation, feel free to let us know.
Honor.
Bye.
No more moves, sir. Aye, Captain.
I'm just gonna kind of leave my fleet here now. I'm gonna send him home now. I'm gonna send him back the way. I'm gonna send him back to Rome, or send them back to any kind of decent place. And
Moves depleted, sir.
once again, we can mock Captain Lysandrios. Was he banished there? Or is he just that dumb? Like, he has a main invasion army, loses all of his ships, but he invades Greece. He's like, yes, we have taken Greece. And then realizes all they've taken is, like, an island with a palm tree in the middle. Well done. Carthage is now slightly more happier than it used to be, which is quite nice. Hadramtum is over there. He's got Quintus Aquilus is doing quite nice. A large army. What is that built out of? Oh shit! Bugger! It's quite a big army actually. Okay, you're going to be commanding the garrison at Hadramtum. Ah, actually, awesome. I got an idea for you. Right, Nero, your new objective is to go over to here. Where are you? There you go. There you go. New objective for you. You are to take on the Numidian navy and Carthaginian navy, and you are to free this area so that way I can send up reinforcements and our new commander to the western front. Holy shit! It's a Senate army. These rare... Oh, jeez, that is a powerful army. Jeez. I mean, wow. That is quite a powerful army. Completely Roman as well. My army's like a mix of loads of things, but they've got an actual army. His army is made out of question marks, so these question marks batter the enemy into submission with questionless reasons and all that. They're like, so, what is the meaning of life? And the enemy is like, I don't know! And then they're like, well, you should know, because, you know, I'm questioning you. And they're like, oh, God! So, yeah. And I believe we're coming up to near the end of our episode, so this will be the last turn before the end of the episode. So, the House of Julii is making its way to a political debate. Carthage and Partha and Gaul aren't doing anything at the moment. Dacia and the Greek cities currently not doing anything. Well, they are doing something, but they're not doing anything to attack, which is quite pleasant. Over in Rome, our reinforcing allies are moving into position.
Orders.
And our Captain Marcius has arrived.
No more moves, sir. Ready.
Reinforcements are on the way. They have just arrived, and what a surprise! We're now. I'm just going to also hire a couple of those guys. Actually, yeah, why not? They're handy. Okay, so at the end of that turn, we are not so profitable once again. The faction, unfortunately, okay, suggest a pro palace. All now, yeah, we can't afford shit now. Jeez. Actually, no, I'm going to. Okay, Pavatium. Okay. I know this sounds a bit stupid, but could we all have a moment of silence for our diplomat who made the great and brave journey of exploring way out of Italy? So he went on a journey, he never came home, died a hero of Rome. So if you guys were just like a minute of silence or a few moments of silence, that'll be appreciated. Okay, so that is that moment of silence for our fallen brethren. I feel sorry for his family. I will make him a statue saying he was the most easternly fellow I have ever known, and he did me proud. So well done, Mr. Diplomat. You've done well. So what do these guys have? They have got them. So now I'm going to send him over on his way. Oh, that's a rather large army. What do these guys have? They have got phalanx pikemen. And my god, that is quite a tempting supply of mining. Macedon have declared ceasefire on SPQR and the Brutii, as well as the Gauls. But let's face it, the Gauls like to say, oh, we'll be at peace for a while. And then the next minute, they're like, fuck you, Romans! So, you know. Oh, the Gaulic armies are coming to save them. But it's a little bit too late. Gala will be under my control by the end of this turn. But that's something that you guys will have to wait until next time, because that is the end of the episode. So, jeez, that's been quite a nice episode, to be honest with you. Go, for God's sake, Zama, you bloody... You're never satisfied, are you? Anyway, so there you go. That is the end of today's episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Lots has happened, actually. We've actually taken on a fair amount of Gaul here. I mean, you saw the massive army over in that we took on outside of here, so that's been quite nice. Also, we've got another Gaulic army here, which is bloody massive, but upon receiving reinforcements from here, our general will now proceed to move up and attack, and I'll be sending those peltasts over to Nabu Martius to provide some cover fire. Also, we are going to be taking out another settlement belonging to Gaul, so we are slowly progressing up the tree. Slowly. And generally speaking, things are going reasonably well. I mean, they're not going perfectly, but they're going reasonably well. So, touch wood, next episode we'll be able to attack. Can I assassinate him? Please let me assassinate him. No, he didn't get him. Okay, so that's something for another time. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. If you like this kind of content, do feel free to let me know by clicking on the like button, commentating down south, saying hi, or yeah, hi. No, if you guys have any tactics or tips for someone like myself, anything like that, I appreciate it. You know, any feedback as well, that's cool. Also, I run a couple of other series. I run a World of Tanks series. I also run a War Thunder series, and I'm running a Spore series. So if you guys like stuff like that, feel free to check that out. So that's about it, really. So thank you very much for watching. This is Crap Hunter signing out. See ya!